Well, hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome. It is June 1944. We're in France. It is the British campaign mod here from Mopar, the Authie mission for the mod. I guess I kind of forget what the entirety of the name is for, but look for more information down below. This mission is very interesting as well. You're playing as the Commonwealth. There's a little bit of base building, some defending, and some offensive operations going on. So let's get right into it for Metawar Assault Squad 2. Alright, so here we have an SS Panzer Division ready to counterattack us. The 12th SS Panzer Division mobilized overnight around Authie. We can expect infantry and panzers to attempt to push us back to the beaches. We'll have to go ahead and stop that. There's our defensive position. And I've also beta tested this mission a little bit for Mopar as well, so I know what's going to happen up to a certain point, though there are still many things that will be a surprise. Time here is just started. We got 5 minutes. He wants sappers to deploy 25-pounders here in this artillery ditch, and we'll get our base set up as well. All right, keep to it, and we'll see Jerry doesn't push us back across the channel. So there's the 12th, or the 12th SS Panzer Division will assault with these weapons we see here. So we've got to definitely destroy some of them. I'm assured that Jagdpanther probably won't move, so that's going to be more of a defensive weapon. But anyway, we've got about 4 minutes now to get set up, so we better do that. First of all, we can establish our HQ for 100 points. We'll plop that down right about here. That looks like a good spot to me. Radio man here will run out and get setting up our base. Speaking of setting up, we'll get some artillery units over here. Here they are right off the main road. And there's been some recent changes to the game where the AI has been reworked. You can kind of see this priest here was trying to follow them. There's some certain things that have changed, so map makers are attempting to get used to it, and so that's exactly what Mopar is trying to get used to. You see their base just popped up, our flag just popped up there, and we do have a 93 millimeter 32-pounder 3.7-inch AA gun there, so that's going to be a real menace for the enemy tanks. We got a lot of troops around here, we've got a lot of vehicle crews and such, and or actually we really don't. We do have some tank crew here, but those guys are actually heavily armed with some other stuff. So speaking of tank crew, we'll bring these infantry IFVs, these Bren carriers, up to back up. Yes, sir. And we'll take care of them in just a second. We'll basically uncrew them, and we'll take the men out of them and put them into some other tanks. Meanwhile, the sniper should probably come back, pull him off the main line. Any of these guys are just going to get slaughtered on the main line, so we may as well just pull them back a little bit. Alright, we got about 3 minutes to go here. Obviously, top priority would probably be the Firefly. So we'll get these guys out. Looks like there's 2 per vehicle, so we'll get them out. And they'll be regular riflemen, I believe. Oh, they're militiamen, so we'll throw them in the tanks here. We can spend some extra points. We do have infantry squads, snipers, AT riflemen, flamethrower unit, QF6, which is an AT gun, an Orliken available. Mortar heroes we cannot call out yet. We have ammo trucks and half tracks, the M3A1. We have a Matilda and a Daimler that we can also purchase, but nothing compares to the usefulness of this Firefly. So we're going to graciously ask that gate to open. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're going to run over it, and we'll get over here. Look at that guy unloading. Really cool scripting of random stuff going on like that. Really neat. And we'll set ourselves up in a pretty good defensive position. We'll try to hide behind this building a little bit and see if we can pop German tanks coming down the road. Now, for those of you who are newer to the game, angling yourself like this is great because it adds... you don't always want to face the enemy head-on, which means you don't want to be like this when you're firing at them. You kind of want to have your tank a little bit slanted so that way it has a higher chance of deflecting shots. I'm going to turn off the thing there, the highlight allied and enemy units thing. Alright, so we have a priest here. We do have 2 artillery units that will line up and get those ready as well. We'll put them on return fire, or they're already preset to that. We do have a crusader up here that's destroyed. I don't know if we can repair that. There's also a Cromwell, so you can see... Oh wow, the big fire there. You can see there was already a little bit of pre-battle going on, so we'll have to make sure that that we finish the Germans off here, so that way that doesn't happen to us. We can't let this line be pushed back any further. In fact, it kind of looks like it already happened. You can see some other defensive bags going all different which ways. More importantly, we do have one of our best AT guns here, the 17-pounder, 76mm. That is a Mark IV, 51 AP rounds with that. Though there's a large building right in its way, it can still pop the Germans if they decide to leave the road, which they're probably going to have to with those tank traps up in front there. There's also a 6-pounder here, as I talked about earlier, 57mm, very good AT gun as well. Seems to have a lot of accuracy. And we have ourselves the Orliken right there, the Orliken, the whatever it is, it's going to kill. It's a 20mm Orliken, by the way. Very cool unit, very deadly against infantry with its flak rounds, and it can be pushed by one person. Only the Japanese have another AA that can be pushed by one person, I believe. Okay, so we got our attack starting in a couple of seconds here. You'll see some German tanks coming down. We'll have to deal with the Panzer H's. We'll have to deal with the Panther tank, a Tiger. We'll also have to deal with a good number of 3s, and as I had said, the H's are going to be pretty plentiful. Here comes the German counterattack. You saw him, or you heard him. Listen to those engines. All right, the Germans are coming quick. We're going to get our artillery firing. Oh, wow. I think an artillery gun actually hit that armored car there. Fantastic. Artillery guns instantly targeted that H. Looks like we got a friendly Cromwell, or a Churchill rather, coming up. I believe we will have a Cromwell coming up at some point as well. These tanks here will take up some defensive positions on the road and near the base, so there'll be some added help, though they're not under our control, so we won't be able to attack with them. Looks like there's a Stug here that could be disabled, tracked possibly. It's not moving, but it's not disabled. A lot of enemy vehicles were destroyed there. Time for the Firefly to do its work. Push him up just a tad. There we go. You just want to make sure that main gun can shoot around the house, as units do tend to hide right here. Looks like the Germans are bringing up troops as well. Okay, the H sounds like he's switching to AP, or AT rather. Well, AP is armored piercing, AT is basically the same thing. Sometimes I'll flip those around. Terms are different, but they do mean the same thing. Let's try to take out this armored car here on this tank that are crew injured. Let's see if we get some lucky artillery. Looks like a Tiger tank's waiting. Panther's coming up next. Whoa, nice hit on the H. Burn, baby, burn. Alright, hopefully our, wow, that little bastards are getting away. Okay, the Panther's locked onto us. Gonna have to main gun him. Damn it. 2 crewmen killed. Alright, we're gonna have to repair this tank. It's down for now. Okay, but the British had the last laugh there as the tank decided it was necessary to pull out in front of that AT gun. Just plenty of guns just firing on the Germans here. Both Churchills decided to take up cover here, and this guy stopped for a smoke break. Tiger's getting closer. I'm going to take control of this now. Beautiful side shot right here. We're going to get him. Turret damaged. Would have liked to have shot a little lower, but he won't be returning fire now. And he's gone. Hull pierced. Beautiful. That's a cap. We could possibly cap that if it doesn't start burning. And it didn't. Alright. We can capture that. Fantastic. Time for a counterattack. Let's bring ourselves up a half track. Could be loaded with troops, I'm not sure. Bren carriers are great, but I'd rather have a 50 cal to help shoot behind cover. And it looks like it's fully loaded with commandos? Or are those regular riflemen? Oh, they're SAS. Okay. Wonderful. Alright, we're going to pull up here. We're going to be kind of cautious as we approach. Stop firing at that damn tiger. Wow, awesome sounds from the mortars. Alright, we'll unload our troops a little bit. Looks like they got a sniper around. Damn it. Armored car got hit. Oh, there's a Flak 37 there. I should have... Actually, is it even manned? Ah, it is. Alright, well, the main road's... Good thing we made that mistake early. We lost a few troops on that, but we'll make it up with the capture of the Tiger tank.
Got it, sir. Yes, sir.
Looks like there's a troop over there. He's down. Love those guys. They're like right on top of a grenade and they decide, hey, let's just kneel down on it. Alright, we'll take up a defensive position here. It's got to be a counter mortar then. It's going to be next to impossible to repair that tank with that mortar going on. Here it is over here. Where's our priest? Looks like one of our guns is damaged. Where'd the priest go? Oh, okay. He decided to join his brothers, I guess. Alright, well, we're going to have to take care of that mortar over there. In that forest, or the field, rather. Just right at that forested area. Okay, well, we got 3 guns targeting that position.
Yes, sir.
Gonna try to repair this tiger.
Got it, sir. Got it, sir.
Looks like there's some Germans who just don't want to come out. Another H is coming up. Good thing that guy didn't die. He had a nice machine gun. Alright, the Firefly is ready to go again. Stop the German assault has been completed, though there is one tank still moving around. We lost control there for a second. Recon indicates lead elements of the SS are falling back towards Authie. We have a garrison left here at the Abbey. With the left flank secure, we'll focus on the Abbey. Alright, so 3rd Battalion is gonna... I can't control that tank right now, so we may have lost it. I did have the jump on that tank until this cutscene. It looks like luckily we did destroy that tank, so good. Right, so the best way to capture the Abbey is going to be to use some of this heavier armor that we have on our side. We have some allies approaching here. We got commandos with us, which is an African word, I believe. No, seriously, look it up. I believe that is how they got their names. First, British commandos first making their operations in Norway, I think, at a fish factory where they destroyed some oil producing places that helped to make weapons for Germany, or explosives rather. Saw it on TV, pretty sure.